Wake up, wake up, wake up, everybody. It's the Mecca Media Morning Show, and I am your host, Benicia. And in the building, I have with me here today, Miss Cynthia Blake.
Yes, hype me up. Hi, Miss Benicia.
Hype me up.
Hype me up. That's
my girl is running for school board.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how, first and foremost, what made you want to do this?
Well, that's a very good question, see, because truthfully and honestly, I've ran for other positions.
Okay.
So I've been out there for a while, and I never wanted to run for school board because everyone used the school board as a platform to continue. But my faith walk with God says, now this is where you need to be. See, I've been trying where I wanted to be on Summit County. That's the biggest thing. I wanted to be a part of Summit County, but it didn't work out. But God said, this is where you need to be. And then I had my own personal situation of where my granddaughter needed some help with tutoring.
Okay.
And there was supposed to be a grant and it got approved, but then it was a big deal. And then they didn't use the funds.
You know about that red tape, girlfriend?
Yeah, they wouldn't use the funds because, you know, it didn't meet the pro quo with the other side, and then they squashed it. And it was unfortunate because this was for the children that were in third grade.
Okay.
And these were the kindergartners when COVID first hit. So their social skills were already behind and whatnot. And then when you just see what's really just going on down there, and I really care about our youth in our city.
Yes.
And I mean, when I say it,
somebody.
Right. And they don't care who you are if you're going to just fight for them.
It's saying they need advocates every day.
Right. And I've watched what goes on a little bit. And so I just said, well, God, if this is what you want me to do, then I'm just going to go for it.
Yes, ma'am.
And
now, tell us a little bit about your background. Like, what background do you have?
Okay. Glad you asked me. Well, I come from the finance arena. I've had over 25 to 30 years in lending. I'm responsible for helping over 1,100 people here in the city of Akron, the inner city of urban area, become homeowners. And I also help with small businesses. I come out of the arena of what they call community development banking.
Absolutely.
That's what I bring. And then I'm very involved right now. I've been pulling my hair. I've been going to a couple meetings for campaigning, but I've been trying to work on our Tire Town Golf. I'm over the youth league.
Okay.
And we have a big golf tournament on Saturday, so I'm trying to make sure I get some of these spots filled up.
You got a lot on your plate.
Right. I work in our sorority. I work in my church at Providence Baptist Church. I work with the Order of the Eastern Stars. I work with Optimists. I do things as far as help raise money for scholarships.
Okay.
I also, behind the scene, I write letters to legislators. I'm busy.
Yes, look at this.
I don't have time to rest.
We got the plug up in here, y'all. She is connected. Y'all hear me?
I don't have time to rest.
Yes,
and
you are connected.
Right. I was a past PTA president at Kraus School from 91 to 97. Like I said, I've done a lot of volunteer work throughout the Brooklyn cluster. I follow a lot of the autism policies and public policies to see how they help affect us.
Yes.
So
there are a lot of kids that are in, not to cut you off, and I apologize.
No,
there are a lot of kids that are in, our school system that, it takes so much for them to be recognized.
Right.
Because my son was one of those children. He's 28 now, but still, when he was one of those children, like, nobody looked and was like, hey, something might be a little iffy with this child. Let me speak to this child's parents. It's like there's nobody out there recognizing these children.
Right.
Now, as not to go, rewind the topic, but if I could go back a little bit, you said Summit County. Now, if you could tell us what's the difference between...
Well, county and city is different. So you have city, which is the municipality, which is the inner city of Akron, wards 1 through 10.
Okay.
Your county government is everything in the surrounding areas, and even including the city. Okay. So that's your Norton, your Fairlawn, your Copley, your Richfield, your Twinsburg, Macedonia, all of the outer areas. That's what makes up the county. So that's up under the Eileen Shapiro's office.
Perfect.
And then they have their county. Yes.
If you could tell us, like, what is Akron School Board? Like, what does that mean? How does it, and how do you feel like you would be perfect for this position?
That's a good question. I got to get in a lot. Okay. Well, the Akron School Board, their main function is to hire the superintendent and the treasurer. Okay. And to help make policies and watch over the curriculum and the finance for the students. That's the biggest goal. I would bring my leadership skills from financing to that. And then, and bring some ideas to help create revenue. Because right now, my major concern is we run in a deficit. We have a lot of deficit, and we got to start doing things to think out of the box. I would be a great fit because I'm invested in it. I'm 4 generations. My mother went there. I went there. My children went, and now my grandparents.
Absolutely.
I mean, now my grandchildren. The late father was a beloved math teacher at Thornton, Mr. William Blake, and he also taught at South. I still have a living uncle, which is his brother, Mr. Jones, who used to teach at Woodshop at East. So I bleed APS.
I'm telling you, I went to East
And
High
what
School.
makes me different is that there are individuals and great candidates that may want to be on the board, but I need to be on the board. I need to be on there to bring it a different perspective from the community's voice, as well as to give me an opportunity to continue to work in the capacity, but at a different level in the community, so that I can make sure to assure our future of accountability, achievement, and Akron's future. That's right here on my card.
Akron's future. Yes.
And that's what's important, and that's what makes me different.
Yes,
to stand out.
Now, if you could tell us, for those people out there that do not know when voting time is, when are we going to vote for you?
Well, you can start early voting October 7th, and then voting is on November 4th. And this is important to vote. And one thing that's in some of the communities, they don't teach people how to block vote. And I'm going to tell you what that is. Just because your ballot says 4, don't do it. You don't have to pick the 2 that you want, no more than 3, and keep moving. Your ballot is going to say pick 4 out of the 8. I'm telling you now, don't do it. It's called block voting, and your ballot still counts. Every other community does it except us, and we need to do a better job to assure the individuals that we want to get on the board gets there.
Yes, I definitely agree. And
so block for Blake.
Block for Blake. Block for Miss Cynthia Blake. Don't forget.
Okay.
And
thank you.
Thank you, Miss Cynthia, for coming.
Thank you. I'm so glad you had me today.
Absolutely.
All right.
Anytime.
That's right.
Come down and check us out.
I am. I will.
Yes.
I'll be coming more often.
Everybody,
thank you.
On November 4th, vote for Cynthia Blake. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Akron. My name is Gwen Bryant, and I am running for school board, the Akron Public School Board. And the reason I am running on November 4th is the election day is because I was a former educator in Akron Public Schools. I was an educator for over 35 years. Now I'm a national consultant where I have touched the lives of 500 districts out of 13,000 within the U.S. So I have been out here grinding for kids all of my adult life. So I would like to bring my skills and my experience about knowing about education to make decisions about policy, because that's what a school board member does, looking at the fiscal responsibility of it and making sure those things are done to best serve the students, our community, and the residents of Akron. So I'm asking for your vote. Please vote for me on November 4th on Election Day. Thank you.
My name is Larry Thomas Johnson Sr. I'm the author of Psalms 40, From Struggle to Strength. And it's a book about David, how he waited patiently for the Lord. The Lord took him out of the miry pit, the miry mud and clay that he was in, put his feet up on a rock. He put a new song in his mouth and gave him direction. The book of David I love because it talks about his struggles and strength, but he had a heart after God. And as long as you read this 30-day devotional, it'll give you clarity, strength, and direction for a better life for you and your family's family. In Jesus' name, I pray that it bless you. Amen.
My name is Dr. Michael Merkin Sr. I'm with the Akron Karate Federation. I have 50 years training in the martial arts. I also study judo, taekwondo, Shotokan karate, ninjutsu, and little aikido. I'm here at Joey Park where I teach classes for free for kids on Wednesday 6 to 7:30. I have adult classes, which is hand-to-hand combat training for adults. That is from 6 to 7:30 also, which includes stick fighting, knife fighting, pressure points, locks, throws, and takedowns. You can reach me here at Joey Park in the evenings on Wednesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock.
It's the return of the Thornton Junior High School Alumni Cabaret Ball. This time we're going to do it with West Junior High, happening November the 29th, 2025 from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Don't forget we got DJ Timbo and DJ Tosh Beats on the Wheels of Steel. Perfect performance by Rare Image Band. You know who they are. Don't forget the tickets is available at 2 Live Music. And this is all going down again November the 29th, 2025, 1850. That's 1850 Buckholzer Boulevard at the LaPlace Events.
This has been a podcast from the Mecca Media Social Media Network.